I don't have a well here, but I have a shovel and an able body that can dig a hole. Water will seep in and I can boil that water and drink it. Good morning. I was away for a few days and I completely forgot that before I left, I had run out of drinking water. I usually will go to a spring. There's a few natural springs in the area, but if I can't do that, I might just get water from a friend's house if I'm already going to be there. And worst case scenario, I will just buy it if I have to. Right now, unfortunately, my truck is having some issues. So let's sit down for a second. So obviously I have a pond on the property. I've never tried to filter that water though. There's all sorts of animals that I know are defecating in the water and I just would rather find a cleaner source if I can. So I just happened to be taking a walk around the property and came upon this hole that I dug last year. I don't know why I forgot about it. But I had found the seep, which is, you know, water coming up from underground, and dug a hole to see if the water would collect in it, and it did, but I kind of left it because I didn't know what I wanted to do with that hole, whether I wanted to use it for refrigeration or for water collection or both. But I also at that time didn't know whether this was going to be like a seasonal spring, but there was a point in late summer where the hole did completely dry up, so that was good to see, and I'm glad I let it sit for a season. That being said, the hole has been filled since the snow started to melt. So I saw this when I was walking around and I figured I could try to filter this water for drinking. The idea of a seep well is that you dig a hole near a water source and the soil acts as a natural filter as the water fills the hole. Some say this makes the water drinkable, but I'll still be boiling this water to purify it. I don't know if you can completely see because the water is reflecting, but like this water is extremely clear. I grew up drinking directly from springs when my family would visit this area as a child, and I still do it now, so I probably have a higher comfort level doing this, but you should do whatever feels safest. And when in doubt, you can always get the water tested. Alright, so we have our water. I'm kind of amazed at how clear this water is. Getting a little chilly, so I had to put on a sweatshirt, but in the meantime, as you can see, the water's been boiling for a few minutes now. So our water is done. There's a little bit of debris in here, and of course in the short period of time that I had the lid off, we had a bug friend find its way in, so I am going to use this. And this is my charcoal filter, just a simple gravity charcoal filter. And I'm going to pour this water in here. I'm hoping the charcoal will help with the taste a little bit. It's gonna be a little while, so I'm going back over to the hole. And I changed again back into my clothes because the weather is so back and forth today. I don't remember how deep I was able to get this. I know I wanted it to be deeper when I was digging it, but as you can see, it's so rocky. I mean, it's so rocky everywhere, but in this area especially, I was digging up like mostly stone. So I didn't get it as deep as I wanted. But you can see the water came up to about here. So this water is freezing. So while I wait for my hands to warm back up a little bit before I do some more, I want to point out that I detest the fact that water is not free. It's coming up out of the ground. It's something that the earth is providing, and I hate the fact that it's something that we have commodified. We chose to create a system that operates this way. We chose to commodify these things that people need, and because we know that they need them, that's why it was the best thing to commodify, because then somebody can make money off of that. These are the thoughts that I'm having as I'm here scooping leaves out of a puddle to clean water so that I can drink it, because like, this is possible. Like, I'm so grateful and I'm so fortunate that I can do something like this, that I have land that has water on it and I'm able to harness that. I don't have a well here. I don't have a working truck to go buy water, but I have a shovel and I have an able body that can dig a hole and water will seep in and I can boil that water and drink it and survive off of that. And I think that's beautiful. And it's a reminder of how separated we've become. And we're so separated that we accept that these things have to be bought as just a matter of fact, as a way of being. And it just doesn't have to be this way. So I'm gonna scoop some more leaves out of this hole and I'm gonna drink this water. I'm gonna try to find a way to cover this moving forward, even if it means like putting a bucket in here with holes in it and then, you know, putting a lid on that, just so I have something that's a little bit more contained and less contaminants can get into it. So now that I've finished my tirade against capitalism and the system, I'm just gonna sit here and be grateful for the earth and for the water that she gives us. Like, in spite of us, in spite of everything, in spite of the fact that we've commodified all these things and polluted them and harmed the earth in the process, she's still giving. In spite of everything, I can still go dig a hole and put a jar in it, boil that water, and survive on that. Alright, so I'm back inside because it got a little chilly outside, but the water is still filtering through. But there's enough in here that I think I can pull some out. So I want to smell test it first. If I don't like the smell of it, I'm just gonna send this water back through. All right. I don't smell anything. It smells like nothing. It tastes fine. It tastes like a little bit of charcoal. It tastes like nothing. It tastes great. Wow, that worked perfectly. I'm gonna see if I can get some in this bottle just so you can see like how clear it is. Wow. All right. And this is the water. There's nothing in it. Obviously, I filtered out any debris. The good thing about using this filter, the very bottom of the upper portion, if I can, there will be like a small amount of water left right here that doesn't filter through. So any debris or anything that didn't get, you know, filtered out ahead of time will collect at the bottom and won't come through to the bottom tank. So yeah, I'm so surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'm just grateful that this worked out so easily.